Hello everyone and welcome to my video. For Black Desert Online help, Shai PvE and PvP related things, you can find me at twitch.tv/Wataru. Without further delay, let's get on with the video. I'm going to show you a little neat trick where you get double the DP buff provided by Stick to Me. Usually you will get 50 DP among using the skills lasting 1 second. But if you were to time it correctly by cancelling out another skill, you'll get double the DP buff provided, making it 100 DP for 1 second. Please pay attention to the DP buff icons on the left hand side. You'll know if it's done correctly if 2 symbols pop up. Please note that it will take some time to get this down. Do not worry and keep at it. Having speed and movement spells does change the timing. With that said, you are still able to pull off the double buffs, but will need more precise timing. Once you're able to master this will be a huge game changer as it can apply to PvP as well. Before I show you the combo, here's one essential trick that you need to know as a Shai. If you were to normally take out your talent weapon, you can see that you're stuck in place for about a half a second. In order for you to bypass that, what you would need to do is have Sun's Fury on your bar, and then use the hotkey while pressing Shift and a directional to enter your song state. Now that you know how to quickly take out your talent weapon, I will show you 3 different ways that you can cast all your spells at once. You can hold down the F and press A, S, and V. Alternatively, you can spam S, F, and right mouse button. I will show you that right now. As you can see, all your skills have been casted again. I do it a little bit differently. I spam A, S, F, and right mouse button. What that allows you to do is cast all your skills within a quarter of a second. These are the add-ons I'll be using. Twirl, with all DR -20 and HP on hit. This will help sustain and lower the mob's DR. 1, 2, 3 with critical hit rate plus 30% and HP on hit. The crit hit rate plus 30% alongside with your 100% BSR buff will get you close to, if not 100% critical hit rate. And the HP on hit is to sustain. Hop 3 with back attack and crit damage plus 5%. This will significantly boost your damage output attacking the mobs from behind. Quick 2 with attack and movement speed plus 10%. Any boost to your attack and movement speed is a given, and it stacks with other effects. Eat This with back attack and crit damage plus 5%. This is to reset your buffs or give you a buff upon pulling mobs. Try This with attack and movement speed plus 10%. You will use this just to refresh your buffs in the middle of the combo. For my skill enhancement, these would be the best skills to use. Although sharing is caring would help you sustain more with an additional heal every 7 seconds, over there would be more effective as it does additional moderate tick damage from the class buff, but also lowers the monster's AP and taunts the mobs. The mobs cannot kill your orbs, so it can sit out for the full duration. Twirl Boom will be your second skill enhancement. The damage boost that it received is significant. There will only be 2 cases where you use Tumble Wumble, and that will be in the Pig King Black Shrine and the Pit of Undying. But from what I've seen, it will be more effective to just burn down the boss. Careful will be hands down the better skill enhancement here. It has super armor and it can heal you with a small mobility. Now, on the other hand, after doing some tests, does not stack with the -20 DP from add-ons or skills which apply DP down. The special effect, where it marks the target in V, does not apply anymore, so I highly recommend that you do not use this ability as it does not work as intended anymore. These are the 2 skills you should lock. Evasion, because Hop is significantly better and it also provides you with a 10% movement speed buff. The other skill will be Sprinkle Sparkle. That ability does close to nothing in PvE and would put you in a dangerous position if used unintentionally, as you are locked in an unprotected animation for about 2 seconds. The crystals have been changed since the last update. Here are the updated crystals you will be using. Keep in mind that the only change between the Edania crystal setup is the Edania crystal. If you aren't grinding Edania, you would substitute it out with an AP crystal. I am using 2 Crystal Void Okrads for the attack speed and the monster AP damage. Using 2 Mysterious Darkness for additional back attack damage and AP. If you want to use Corrupted, you can definitely use Corrupted instead, because if you want to do more critical damage, it'll be better for you than the back attack. I'm using 2 Crystal Void Destructions for the additional monster AP damage. Brutal Decimations for additional back attack damage and monster AP. I'm using 2 Rebellious Crystals for additional AP and HP for survivability. And 2 Gen Max HP Crystal for 1700 more HP. With 1 Dodge and 1 Stalwart Fortitude, you should be able to hit 100% stun and knockdown resist with your Shai buffs. For Reforge stones, these are what I use. I have evasion in some of my weapons because I also PvP. If you're focused on PvE, you would substitute the evasion with more DR and HP. One other option, if you feel more comfortable and want to have 100% critical hit rate instead of 98%, you can substitute one of the HP stones with a critical hit rate stone. Now that you know how to quickly swap to your talent weapon and apply all the songs simultaneously, I'll go over all the moves used in the combo. We have Tuck and Roll, which is WF, Twirl, which is A or D, and L and B, 1, 2, 3, which is right mouse button, Go, which is the first part of 1, 2, 3, with E or Q. Hop 3, which is S, L, and B. Quick 2, which is S, R, and B. You got Twirl Boom, which is Shift and Z. You got Try This, which is Shift and L and B. Eat This, which is L and B and R and B. Now that you have all that information, let's apply it into the combo. I'm going to show you a few examples of over there taunting enemies, but let's break down the skill. Every 3 seconds it applies a moderate amount of damage to the monster. It also applies a minus 20 AP and a minus 12 accuracy debuff for 5 seconds. The orb will last about 30 seconds on the field. Players should already know how to group up to obtain the buffs. If they are unaware, you can inform them to please stack. It will be the Shai's responsibility afterwards to wait until the group arrives to buff. It is okay if the other members miss it though. Once your cooldowns are back up, buff once more. I hope this Shai guide and small tips and tricks will help you on your journey becoming an amazing Shai. Thank you very much for watching.